Hello everyone and welcome to BioLine. This particular channel is devoted to biological sciences. We will try to understand the concepts of biological science in here. There will be a video lecture series which will be divided according to the class, especially for 11th and 12th standard CBSE board. Okay, later on we will also move to the concepts which are given or which we study in the undergraduate and postgraduate courses. Okay, so first of all, let us start with the 12th standard syllabus. And in 12th standard syllabus, we will be first dealing with the chapter molecular basis of inheritance. Okay, so let's start the video. If you like the video, please hit the like button and do subscribe the channel. Okay, so let us start with the video. First of all, the basic thing that we need to understand in this chapter is the genetic material. Okay, what genetic material is? First of all, we will understand this. See, genetic material is a biomolecule. Okay, I have mentioned here biomolecule because I hope you can understand, because the genetic material is a molecule which is responsible for the life. The molecule which is responsible for the life. Okay, that's why I have mentioned here that genetic material is a biomolecule. Okay, and it also carries the genetic information. Fine, a molecule which is carrying the genetic information from one cell to the another cell, from one generation to another, or of the same generation. Getting everyone? See, actually में होता क्या है genetic material? For consider this कि this is a cell. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, consider this is a cell. Okay, and we all know that cell has a nucleus, and inside the nucleus there is a, I'll change the color, there is the genetic material is present. Okay, this is the yellowish one. Okay, the genetic material. So what is this? Just now we saw, number one, it is a biomolecule. That means a molecule responsible for the life. Okay, and this is the molecule will actually contain the genetic material. This yellow color matter that I have shown here, this is the molecule which contain the genetic material, which is the genetic material and contain the genetic information about the well-being, or I can say about the type of proteins this cell will consist, the type of function this cell will perform, everything, all the genetic information about this cell will be stored in this particular yellow color molecule, which is the genetic molecule. Okay, or we can say the genetic material. Okay, the next thing that we have talked here, that it get passed from one cell to another. Okay, this genetic material passes from one cell, that is from the parent cell to their daughter cell, if the passage is going on from one generation to another. Okay, consider this cell, when this cell will divide, let us consider this cell will undergo a mitosis cell division. Okay, so after the mitosis cell division, this particular cell is going to form two daughter cells like this. Okay, so this particular genetic material from this parent cell will be divided, or I will say not divided, actually this cell will be passed on to the two daughter cells here. Okay, I'll change the color. This particular material is being passed on to the both the daughter cells from the parent cell. Okay, this is from one generation to another generation. Okay, so this is the genetic material which is being passed, and remember, now this genetic material will also contain the genetic information from the parent cell to the daughter cells, and this genetic material will decide the function, the structure, the type of proteins this particular cell is going to make. Okay, the another type of passage is within the same generation. Within the same generation means, like for example, this is one cell. Okay, and this is a nucleus of one cell, and this is the genetic material here with the yellow color. Now, when this one fully grown cell passes its genetic material from itself to the another cell, which it is not forming, that means somewhat like this. Somewhat, if you must have studied about conjugation. Conjugation is an example of bacterial transformation. Okay, means the bacteria are transferring its genetic material from one bacteria to another with the help of the process known as conjugation. This particular genetic material will reach to the another bacteria. So this is the passage of genetic material within the same generation, and this is the passage of genetic material from one generation to another. Okay, so whether the passage is from one generation to another or within the same generation, remember the genetic material passes and it codes for the genetic information about the cell. Okay, so let's move further. So let's understand what are the properties of a genetic material. Okay, so at number one, the genetic material must carry the complex information. Now, just now we have seen that complex information means the information about the cell, about the structure of the cell, about the type of proteins the cell is going to make, all type of complex information, how the cell is going to behave, everything, all these complex information should be present within the genetic material. Okay, this is the first requirement for any molecule to be qualified as a genetic material. Okay, the another one is it has to be self-replicative in nature, and it should replicate with high fidelity. Okay, what does fidelity means? Fidelity means with high exactness, high degree of correctness. Okay, see, self-replicating is why, because just now we saw the diagram here that a parent cell. Okay, we will move to the just a minute. Yeah, like for example, consider this to be a parent cell. Now when this parent cell is going to divide, it is going to produce multiple cells. Okay, like two daughter cells it is producing. Okay, like this, and this is the nucleus, and now I will show the genetic material with blue color so it will be visible clearly. Okay, so when this parent cell will divide, it has to distribute the genetic material, or I can say it has to pass on the genetic material, the whole copy of the genetic material, to both the daughter cell. But how is it possible? Because it is only having one copy. So what is going to do? It will replicate its DNA. Okay, that means this particular genetic material is going to be replicated. There will be a duplication of the genetic material, which means the self-replicating structure. Okay, it has to be replicated. Okay, this particular genetic material should be able to replicate, means double itself whenever it is needed. And when now, because the cell has the two copy of its genetic material, now it will give each copy to each daughter cells. Okay, so it is very necessary that a particular genetic material should be self-replicating, and with replicating, this is also to be made, this has to be make very much ensured that the replication process should be with very much accuracy. Okay, like there has to be error in thousands में एक बार error होना चाहिए. Getting in thousands there should be only one error. Fine. So the fidelity rate should be very much high. Okay. The next thing that we need to see, that it should be very low level of mutation. That means this. Okay, that a genetic material may, the rate of mutation should be there, but the rate of mutation should be very much low. Why? Because there are two reasons. Number one, if the cell will get mutated, then what will happen? Okay, its own genetic material will be mutated, and when it is going to divide and give rise to the new cell, it can only pass the mutated genetic material. Right, so this should not be done. But the another thing is, there has to be a low level of mutation, and why it is necessary to create variations. Okay, if the genetic material does not mutate, the variations will not be created. Okay, in our nature we won't be able to see the different kind of species हमें देखने को नहीं मिलेंगी. Okay, and the reason for this is कि the DNA में there is no mutation. So there should be a mutation, but that mutation should be stable enough, and it should be of very low level. Okay, because that mutation leads to the generation of the new species. Okay, it only gives rise to the new species. That's why a low level of mutation is also very much needed. Okay, the next is it should be located in the chromosomes. Okay, now see why it has to be located in the chromosomes, because we know that exactly the DNA openly cannot travel from one cell to another, right? Because we know that from the one cell the chromosomes get transferred from the parent cell to their offspring cells. Okay, in their offspring cells the chromosomes get transferred. So when chromosomes are getting transferred, so it is a necessity that the genetic material should be located within these chromosomes. Okay, it has to be located here. Then only when this particular chromosome will pass, the genetic material will also get passed from one cell to another cell. Okay, so these are the few properties of the genetic material. Okay, in next video we will see how the search for the genetic material began in the earlier time. Okay everyone, so thank you everyone.